Okay, so what were you saying?
The reason he asked about why you were taking so long, we were getting all your taser reports and getting
What's
no
a taser
communication
report?
from you.
What's a taser report?
It's a report that your unit makes when you fire your taser.
Well, I have no idea what you're
Taser
talking
suspect.
about. That's not a thing. What do you mean?
Unit 32 is going to be
I
en
figured
route
since
to
you
the
were a
hostage
commander once, you
situation.
would know how the PD works. My apologies.
At least the dispatch.
No, I'm gonna have to ask the government about that because I have no idea what you're talking about. What's a taser report? So first of all, let me get this straight. So,
you demon. You demon.
all right. So, I take the prisoners to South HQ, process them. They didn't pay.
No, that was
then
fine.
I drive them all the way down to state prison. I think Steele said Billy's not talking over the radio. Well, I'm driving, so I really
Do
can't
I need to
change
reassign an
my radio while I'm driving. And the cadet that I was with is brand new. He's kind of having issues trying to figure out how to use the radios. Something we can work with him on. And then you said something about taser reports.
32, you copy?
Just while you were at the prison, there was a lot of use of the taser.
Explain to me what a taser report is.
Yep, sounds good.
When
We're
your
also
unit
arriving at the hostage
uses a
situation
taser,
dispatch.
the taser report comes in.
Comes in where?
Same channel as our C codes come in that we all can see.
That's not a thing. There is no taser.
I'm not going to argue with it. That's why he brought it up, was because it seemed like you needed help. It seemed like you needed help,
clearly you don't know how
you know
this works. Clearly you don't know that there is no taser report. So I have no idea what you guys are talking about. And then for him to call me out in front of everybody, saying that I wasn't communicating without asking
it was
what
just
the
a
situation
learning experience,
was,
mate.
I cannot change my radio while I'm driving. I'll crash.
And that's something we can
So
help
did
you with.
anybody
Like,
think
everyone's
to
able
maybe
to change
ask
their radios
the
while they're
other
driving.
fella that was in the car, the other officer that I was with, who was riding, maybe contact him and ask him what's going on?
We contacted your unit. It wasn't specifically targeted to you. We contacted the unit.
Definitely was. They kept saying Billy. They didn't say unit 1011. They said Billy.
All right, guys. So I feel.
So I would like to file an official complaint against Steele Vernon for calling me out in front of everybody.
I'm gonna talk to him about that.
I don't
want
to talk to him. I want an official complaint.
We're gonna call Fagari code 4. We're not really seeing much here except dead bodies.
Can you?
And I want to figure out what you're talking about.
I told you
this
make those
taser
noises
report
again.
thing. I don't know what that is.
I got a question. I asked a question.
I'm gonna
that don't make any sense to me.
Yo, what did I do?
Okay.
I'm sorry, ask him a question.
Right.
So can you explain to me what a taser report is? So
would you like me to handle this so you finish your
meeting? Is
meeting?
that something that like you get like over the radio? Something beep?
It's the same channel as our C codes.
It's definitely not. It's definitely not. It's not a thing.
All right. So look. I just want to remind everybody. You know, we're all on the.
It doesn't seem like we're
this
on
is going to be the
same at all.
Well, I know because I just want everybody to be though. You know,
because
I feel
I'm
like
getting called out in front of every officer here for doing exactly what I'm supposed to do. Now, as far as the taser, I did have a taser situation. I have no idea how you would know that, but since you somehow know about that, there was people at the prison who tried to pull a weapon on us, and we had to deal with them as well.
That's fine.
Yeah, but it's not fine because I'm getting called out in front of everybody as if I'm not doing my job. And you're talking about taser reports as if it's a thing, and it's not a thing.
It's just communication. If you needed help up there, we could have sent help up there to help you out.
It's not my communication though. You guys asked Billy Rosewood to respond, not Unit 1011. There's more than one person in there. The driver does not respond if they cannot change their radio.
I think number one in general. Look, okay, so things could have done.
And you guys should know that you are high-ranking Academy members.
Look. Hold on. Look. Okay, so certain things that could have been done differently here. Who is this right here with us? Is this Steel?
I'm sure it's regarding what I said.
Okay, Steel. So number one here, we're just talking about things that could have.
I'm gonna de-escalate by walking away. I would like to file
Billy,
an
no, I want you to just wait here. Just wait here, man.
Out in front
just
of
wait.
I said Billy's unit. If you go back to body cam, I body cammed it.
So guys, stop.
Okay, let him say his piece then. That's
so
fine.
let's just real fast here. You know, I know that, you know, you couldn't have that much communication because your cadet didn't know.
Let's let the commander speak first, please.
Just because otherwise we're gonna keep going around in circles here, right?
You're right.
So I don't think that it was a great idea partnering a pursuit unit with a cadet, because obviously one person needs to be focusing on the driving and then one person needs to be focusing on the comms there. So I think that's a learning moment for next time. I don't necessarily blame you because I did hear you try to respond a couple times saying you can't change your radio channel right now because you're driving. So that understandable, right? I don't know what happened at State. It sounds like you had a situation there. I don't know what happened up there. And that's also one of the things that maybe I feel like, just to be fair to everybody, there could have been, you know, you should have let us know, like, hey, I just had a situation up here, I'm going to be delayed, right? And then Steel.
Yeah, if I may speak on what I witnessed.
Hold on. When we go to give constructive things like this, in my opinion, saying in Billy's unit, I'm paraphrasing here, but Billy's unit, you guys did a bad job. Like, let's not do that in front of everybody, right? Let's make sure we kind of pull people off to the side so that way we can have a constructive conversation with them, because now it's kind of turned into something that this would have, I feel like if you would have pulled Billy off to the side and asked him, hey man, what happened up at State? Like, what took you guys so long? He would have given you the explanation for what happened up there, and then, you know, there might have not, this whole thing never would have even happened, right? So I do feel that it's really important that it doesn't also look good when we call everybody out in front of each other, right? I don't think that's something we really need to do.
No, it's not about calling people out. It's about just letting people know what's going on, you know, how we get better at things, you know, and I wasn't calling anybody else.
But now, if you would have let him come, if you would have pulled him off to the side, he probably would have been a lot more receptive versus handling it the way you did there, because now, you know, Billy feels like you came at him a certain way. You know,
no, I wasn't trying to come at him a certain way. I literally said Billy's unit. So I called up 31, which was his unit, multiple times. I didn't get a response. So I was just trying to figure out what was going on. I didn't get any comms back. I'm aware that he was driving. You know, even if it is a matter of like 5 seconds of pulling over the van and switching the radio channel. So, you know, I mean,
when you have
I'm not saying it's an excuse.
You cannot stop.
Yeah, I'm talking about on the way back. I'm talking about on the way back from transport. So when I understand you did pick up Victoria as well, right? So Victoria communicated with me on the way back.
That's right.
And there was no communication that you were picking up another person and letting us know your ETA was going to, you know, extend at that time.
I was told to pick up another unit.
Yes, Robert, I think you guys did ask him to pick up.
I would like to file a formal complaint against Steele. I don't believe his operation was up to par. I don't think he handled it well. He did not know where all the moving pieces were. I don't think that he's ready for that kind of thing.
Hey there, buddy.
Okay.
And then as far as what happened in the state prison, how do you even know what happened there?
Well, I was looking at your GPS.
Who is it there? We don't need everybody coming over here, guys. We're just trying to get this.
Okay.
Yeah, I was looking at your GPS.
You felt I took too long at the state prison?
So I didn't feel that way. I just felt like there was a lack of communication between Occupant and the pursuit unit. Obviously, the pursuit unit is in a vital position. Obviously, we had multiple people who were disobeying and needed cuffed and arrested or / detained, and pursuit unit was not on scene for a majority of the time frame that the checkpoint was being held. I wasn't calling you out specifically. I said Billy's unit. So if you do feel some type of way, obviously you can, you know, obviously file a complaint or whatever you need to do.
I'm filing a complaint. I don't think
I was put in this position. That's your opinion, and you are entitled to it. So I was put in that position of our command by the commander in front of you, and I did my best that I could do. All right, and that's final.
Okay.
Want me to get back in my camera seat and stare at them?
All right, let's go ahead and let's get in our respective units and head back out on patrol here. Yeah, let's.
Oh no, that's a problem. You should not be pointing your taser at your forehead.
Thank you for letting me see.
Billy.
Billy.
Yeah.
Come here real fast, man. Come here, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, once again, I'm gonna have a, I'll talk with him about it. Once again, I don't believe it was right that he called you out in front of everybody, and once again, I don't know what happened. I don't know, right? We'll handle it though, I just want, I know it doesn't.
I was live the whole time, so you're welcome to go look through everything.
I know. Of course I know that, brother. I know. So yeah, let's just try to have a good rest of our patrol here. And
before you go though, do you know what this taser log is he's speaking of? I have to ask the government what that is. I have no idea what he's talking about.
I don't know. All I can do is see what I see with my eyes, But maybe I don't know if the Falcon was up high enough.
I thought
maybe,
I was just confused here. I have no idea. So I'll ask the government what he meant.
Maybe they had the Falcon up high enough.
Is there some new log system I don't know about? I'll have to ask the government about that. All right. Thank you.
You're killing me, bro.
Hey, I'm here to protest the flock cameras.
Oh my goodness.
They put one in my bathroom.
I'm here to protest the ugly